Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cosmic Couch Podcast, where there is a seat always reserved and saved for you. It is time. Throw out the spooky stuff. That is done.
Yes, I threw my candle away, actually.
It is time for the countdown for Christmas, baby. Mariah Carey!
Dude, rumor has it she's unthawing. She's unthawing. Her and Michael Bubble.
What? No, that's okay. What's up,
Yeah,
guys? Welcome back to the pod.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I'm your host, Sharkktooth, with Bless and Joey.
Yeah, they know who we are. We're famous, obviously. Yo, guys, it's been a spooky week, I'd say.
Oh yeah, it's been super spooky.
We're recording this the day after Halloween, so we just had the most spookiest of days yesterday.
Yes, very spooky.
But now we throw that out.
Weekend.
It's done. It's over. We're done with spooky stuff for at least 360.
I think I said it last week, but Halloween is not my favorite holiday.
I agree.
You know what? It's still Halloween to me. I like Halloween.
It's definitely bottom tier for me.
I agree.
I watched Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 last night, and tonight on November 1st, I'm going to watch Batman The Long Halloween Part 2 to say, F you, Crimbus.
What the?
Whoa, this guy is a non-believer of Crimbus, dude. Come on.
No, I like to put up my Crimbus bush like everyone else, but it's just like I think we need more time to enjoy the spooky ookie.
We did. We had the last 30 days. That's enough.
45.
That's enough.
Why not
days.
45?
Nah. I don't know.
Literally, I had clocked into work yesterday, and my job yesterday was as soon as we closed the store, I had to stay there for 3 hours more, and then just take down all of the Halloween stuff.
And let me tell you, you might hate that.
Let me tell you,
you might hate that
because that's the only transition of holidays that has to be immediate. Because immediately we start putting up Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah,
and you don't hate the Christmas stuff putting that up? You don't hearing the same song.
That's not my job.
Over and over.
That's
and
not
over
my
and
job.
Over and
Dude,
over and over.
I used to work in retail, and hearing Christmas songs, I was like, bro, this is it.
It's pretty rough.
Can I say the one thing I hate about Halloween?
I love it.
There's only one thing I hate about Halloween, and that's Michael Jackson's Thriller. I'm not talking about the album. I have nothing issue about the
song.
Album,
you don't like the song?
But Thriller, besides Vincent Price, sucks. It's great the first 100 times. But if you are cursed to work in retail, radio, or any time that you hear it, let me just tell you, it is this for 5 minutes, maybe 7. It doesn't change. It does not change. It does not change for 7 minutes.
It's a classic. It's like
classic. I don't want to hear that thing. He's retired. I'd rather listen to Van Halen.
That song is like a movie, you know.
I know, because you gotta feel it. That's the thing. You feel it. It's like an anime opening, it's close to midnight. You're in it, dude. You're ready. It takes you back. It takes me back. I don't know. Bless is vibing with Thriller. I don't know.
I DJ'd a lot of weddings, a lot of parties. I've been in radio for a long time. I had to work in a restaurant where you hear it all the time. No, the song blows.
I'm surprised there isn't a JoJo stand named Thriller. What do you think, Shark? There is one named Billie Jean. There's a guy named Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
And then I think
you can't compare Thriller and Billie Jean.
Well, I'm going with Michael Jackson songs. I'm going with Michael Jackson songs. What? There's another one that they actually did have to change because they didn't have to change Billie Jean, but they did have to change another one.
Billie Jean.
What was it? It's gonna bug me.
So just to circle back to JoJo, today I went to the gym, and when I was on the stepper, the incline thing, the treadmill, but you do this or whatever. I'm moving my hands back and forth.
The gym is a JoJo reference.
I was watching JoJo.
What?
At the gym?
At the gym.
At the gym?
Really?
What?
Great segue. By the way, just saying, great segue to your gym story. But
I do have a gym story.
Yeah. But okay, so you were watching JoJo. You're having the time of your life because it's the best anime of all time. Go on.
That's right.
So I just finished season 1, episode 6. That's where I finished.
6?
barely. You know what? Hey.
Okay, you know what? At your own pace.
Progress, yeah.
Again, he is watching dub though, so again, at your own pace.
Okay, first of all, I knew this was gonna come up, and as someone that took an ADR class, let me explain to you. Like, I don't understand this hatred for dub. You understand that like mouth flaps, right?
Yeah.
You
mouth
have
flaps.
to match the mouth flaps. So, like, what would you rather? Them trying just to retool the language a little bit and mind copyright laws in the U.S., or just, like, say F it and it gets outlawed right away and the mouth flaps don't move?
I'd rather have mouth flaps and the copyrighted stuff. Like
for me,
the actual names.
For me, the mouth flaps in anime don't really bug me. Like, I don't care if it's too often anime. The thing for me with at least the JoJo sub versus dub is I just think you miss a lot of like classic moments in the sub. Like, there's so many memes, there's so many like references that you will miss if you're watching the dub. You'll still get some of those ones I can't even think of any, but like, goodbye JoJo, you're just missing it. You're missing it. JoJo. You're gonna. Oh my god. You know. So I mean, it's still gonna be good. I think that's the thing is with that anime, it's still gonna be good either way. But you're missing so many classic memes and moments that I just think it's
I get it.
Irreplaceable.
I get what you're trying to say. When I was watching it, because like, you know, you have like the subtitles and you see what it's supposed to be, and like it's just like so off. But I'm like, well, it's like, I remember it was like, "Hi, I'm the Dark Knight." That's what it was like. "Hi, I'm the Black Knight," and I'm like, well, that was unnecessary. I was like, that one was unnecessary. But yeah.
But hey, you know, you do you, Bless. The fact that you're watching it means a lot to me and Shark. So thanks.
You mean Shark and I?
Sure.
Whoa.
Whoa. Shark and I. Anyway, so you were at the gym. You were watching JoJo. You were having the time of your life. Yes. Go on. Go.
Okay, let's hear it. I have a conversation, and I don't mean to be preachy or anything like that. So last night, I had a 2-day weekend. I really enjoyed my weekend, and it was nice and recharging. I checked my phone to see if, because I can get onto this on-base Navy base gym because my wife is in the Navy. Yep. And for the entire summer, I think it was only open for about 30 days this year in May. And I remember vividly when they closed. I remember going there one day. It was like towards the end of May, and they're like, "Hey, sorry, this is for active duty only now." And I was like, I was so bummed out, but I'm like, I'm not gonna yell at anybody or be frustrated with anybody. It's like, it is what it is. And I had to mail a package. I went to like just down the street to this post office. I remember there's this lady there with like that just was yelling like, "I can't believe places are making me take a vaccine or you know, have a mask." And I'm like I don't even want to like have this. But I just remember her saying, "You're taking my freedoms away." And I was like, man, literally, like, because of people like you, man, I can't go to the gym. And so today I was so excited that the gym was open. And so it's been active duty for a minute. So I'm so excited. I grabbed things in the car and I accidentally dropped my phone and shatter it.
Oh, no. Pain.
That hurt me a little bit. So I go in there and they're like, "Hey, you have to have your proof of vaccine card." And for some reason, I can't find my old lanyards anywhere to like put it in to be safe or whatever. So I show it. They don't really like check too hard. And because I went around like 9, no one was really there. And so I go in, I get a workout, and I finish. And I'm like, okay, so I have my towel and change of clothes. I'm going in the shower. And this is where I'm going to ask, am I the asshole?
Okay.
So I'm in the shower. I'm like, I just get in there, not even 2 minutes in, you know, I'm taking my time, setting up my towel, putting the clothes away. And, just because it's like it's not, when it's a public shower, it's not like everyone stands in there naked like it's high school. Yeah. My high school was like that. It was more so like, hey, you have curtains and you have like a little small area. And, this dude had this dude walks in like 3 minutes after I'm in there, and like I remember thinking, I'm like washing my hair. I'm like, all right, what do I need to do? Let's like plan today. You're in your head, and you're like, today's gonna be a good day. I'm so glad I started out. All of a sudden, you hear like it was like Marvin's Room by Drake. The female that's on the phone. Hello.
Yes.
I've never heard that song before.
Well, look up Marvin's Room by Drake. It's an amazing song. Anyway, it's like it sounds just like that. All of a sudden, you hear this person on the speakerphone blasting, and when you're in like these like showers, there's about like like not that big. Like anything in there is gonna get echoed and louder, right?
Oh, like so he's on the phone, right? Like he's actually
on the phone, the speakerphone, taking a shower. And I'm like, so it's like something quick. I'm like, oh, well, I was like, does he have like one of those old like walkie-talkie phones that go, hey, just want to say, okay, dokie, gotcha, like that or whatever. I don't know if you remember those phones. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then a minute passes of silence. I'm like, okay. And I'm like getting back in my head. And then all of a sudden they start having like a 5-minute long conversation. And I start doing right?
Yeah.
And then no hint was taken. And then I started banging on like the side. This is why I said am I the asshole. And so I started knocking on like the wall, and I did like the dun 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 dun. But I was like, tongue clicks. I was like, and because I'm like, who wants to like, yo, you're taking a shower. You don't want to hear other people talk, Anyway, yeah, I just had to listen to someone's talk. I thought it was the rudest thing ever.
Okay, so
that's my story.
Bless comes in here before the podcast, and he's like, "You guys might think I was so mean for this. I was so angry, dude. I was seeing yellow," and I'm like, I expected him to like, I don't know, maybe punch a dude.
Yeah.
Maybe tell somebody off. I don't know, throw out a few. Hey, fudge you, man.
Hey, you're not that guy, pal. Turn that phone off.
I know. Oh, see, that would have been a line, but you just knocked and clicked. This is violent Blessious, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is him sticking it. Well, I mean, like, I can see.
If you're washing your butt, you don't want to hear someone else talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually, I only just FaceTime in the shower.
What were they talking about? It was so loud, and I tried not to listen. I really didn't. But like the thing was, and like I was like, okay, what do I need done? And then it'd just be like your thoughts would be pierced just by like, yeah, for lunch, I'm gonna get some meat out, and I'm like.
And then you're thinking of this guy with his meat out, and you're like, oh my god, I need to.
And then he did get the hint. He was like, all right, baby, I gotta go. She's like, oh, really? Yeah,
oh,
baby,
was it
I gotta
chick?
Go. No, it was a girl on the phone. Yeah, he was talking to a girl.
What?
He was talking to his spouse.
In the shower? Yo,
they're FaceTiming, baby. You interrupted some stuff.
What?
I FaceTime.
If it's FaceTiming, I should have said something. Really. I'm like, hey, yo, you're FaceTiming? Leave me alone.
Like you hear the FaceTime ringtone instead of the normal ringtone. Like,
I didn't hear that. I just thought it was the rudest thing ever.
I only FaceTime homies in the shower. You can't FaceTime your girl in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
That's
gotcha.
That's Monka. So, I mean, Bless, you have my number, dude. Anytime.
Yeah, you know what? Tomorrow when I go, I'll FaceTime you.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So, you can stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man.
That guy, right? If he's there again, you can be like, I got my own pal now, this time, right?
Yeah, dueling FaceTimes.
In the showers.
You know what I'll do? Next time that happens, I'll just call Domino's.
It's like, yeah, let me get a large sausage pizza.
That's what I should have done.
I know. No, what you should have done. What you should have done.
Like, hey, tell me about your specials. And like when they say something, could you repeat that slower?
You should have. You know what you should have done? You should have moaned.
I did moan because because what I did, I was like, oh. I did those. I was like, oh.
I would have been like, yeah.
No, I was like, Like it was
God
like.
damn it, dude. See what you.
Who wants to listen?
This is the trick, right? This is the trick. What you do is because you know you have the tile walls, right, or whatever, or like glass. What
and
you
know
do?
Everything echoes.
Yeah, exactly. So what you do is you spread the cheeks right up against the tile wall, loudest sound to exist. That's a GG over easy tip right there. All right, wait. In that
podcast they mentioned that
Fruit was This is Fruit's. Is
that how he gets people to be quiet?
No, but he knows that that's the loudest fart sound that you can ever make. Is if it's in a wet shower, tile wall, you just fart on the wall. You're hearing it. It's echoing throughout the neighborhood, dude. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's a GG. That's a Mr. Fruit original right there. So next time, if that happens, I implore you, do not try it at the gym. But you know, if you got a tile wall at home,
like someone just on a step-master to see
dude,
this atomic.
I'm telling you. But if you did that when that guy was on the phone, bro, he would have been like,
hey yo,
whoa, man, because it vibrates the wall, man. I'm telling you, it's funny. But maybe not touching your butt to a public shower wall. That might not be.
Yeah, maybe idea. That doesn't sound too
hot.
Might
get butt COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, my uncle died of butt COVID, so I'm still
People don't wear masks on their butt.
That's right. They should.
Isn't it underwear?
That's what.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, though, moving on from underwear, we can't skip it, boys. You know we can't skip?
Leg day.
JoJo episode.
No.
Actually,
That JoJo parts, yeah. You can't skip JoJo parts. Yeah. But you can't skip Joey's weekly recap, boys. Come on. How was y'all's week?
Jeez.
Other than gym experiences early this morning. We always got to do it. It's a Joey checkpoint, baby.
Joey, why don't you go first?
You know what? And I'll start it off, okay? I had a really boring week. I was actually waiting for this podcast just to vent about how boring my week was. I have been taking a break from streaming. I've only streamed twice since we last recorded the pod. And so that's not my usual. The first one wasn't. And so that's why I kind of stopped it for a while. And because I was already like kind of feeling iffy about it, and then I just had a rough stream, and then I'm like, I'm gonna not do this for a bit. And it wasn't for like any reason or whatever. I was just feeling a little burnt out. I'm feeling like I'm not having as much fun, and because of that, I'm not producing the content that I want to produce, and because of that, my numbers are going down. And so it's like it's all filtering, and because my numbers are going down, it's a cycle, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna hard wipe. I'm going to hard reset on my mental, on everything. So it took like 5 or 6 days off. I've been texting Mr. Foot about it because he's like, yo, I feel you. And I was like, hey, I appreciate that, because not a lot of people in my life can really understand kind of what I'm going through. And so, you know, I was talking to him about burnout and all this other stuff, and like just mental of numbers and everything. And he's like, trust me, I get it. And I'm like, I knew you would, right? So it's really cool having people to like talk to, and like they actually get it. And so I spent my whole week pretty much doing nothing. One day I laid in bed for 8 hours, which
8 hours.
I do not recommend, because that after that day I was like super depressed. I was like, I did nothing for all day. I was so upset. But I've been trying to watch anime more, because I haven't watched a show in probably months since like. I guess I watched that Star Wars Visions, but other than that, I haven't watched anything and just sat down and binged something for a while. So I did that.
Do you take weekends?
What's that? Bless?
Do you take weekends?
I don't take weekends.
You need some time
I
for
work
yourself,
on weekends.
Man.
Well, see, that's the thing is I do. You're right. I can't. I was trying to stream 7 days a week. That's probably not the greatest.
That is not a good
idea. But for a while it was popping because of New World, and I was enjoying it, and it was popping off, and then I started getting sag, and then I'm like, okay, we gotta slow down. So right now I'm slowing down, and I I've been watching Mob Psycho. I've been trying to get through that. Yeah, not like, Evangelion. I'm sorry.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this a lot after the incident that you and Shark had in New World. But like how you were talking about numbers and everything. Like I know how many times I've said, hey, people in radio have the biggest egos and they don't know like their live stats or anything for months and months and months, or even at all. You get what I'm trying to say? But and like maybe that's why they have such high egos, because it never goes checked. But like in the content creator world, no matter if it's like a a Twitter post, a live stream, a video, or a social media post, everything is like comparable, and like you might not be mentally doing it or mentally looking at it or mentally trying, but you're like, oh, well, like this thing I really worked hard on didn't do so well. And like, you're like, well, this thing I didn't put any effort into did really well, and I like the thing is like, at the end of the day, man, like you gotta live life like you only got one, and like you gotta take care of yourself. And I promise you, within the next 2 years, I say this so much, like there's gonna be a study out how like content creation is just hard on like people's mental health.
Yeah.
And I'm very fortunate to be able to be where I'm at, and like, I'm kind of coming off the gas on content creation. Not saying like I'm done or anything, but it's more so just like I'm just doing it for fun, and I don't care about numbers.
Well, as someone who's like decently new to the scene still, it's like, yeah, because that's what I was doing before, as I was just doing it for the shits and giggles, and I was enjoying it. But now that it's actually like, okay, I could turn this into what I want to do. And like, I
also understand that like, hey, you have like a pending move coming up, whether it's like you go with your parents, or hey, if you stay and like get a an apartment or place with your buds. Like I get that stress, and that stress is real, and I'm not saying that stress is invalid or anything, but at the same time, man, like, I get that you work a lot and you're getting more and more responsibility on your plate. I know that you're editing for MTash's podcast, which I think is amazing, and I even recommended you for like some other work. And all I ask is like, you gotta take care of yourself, buddy. Like for real, like you do, and like it's not weak taking a day off.
Yeah, no, of course. And that's stuff like Fruit was telling me too. Like, even, he doesn't upload 7 days a week anymore. And it's just like, you are very right that I think it hit me pretty hard last week that I still gotta pay attention to me. So I took a day where I just hung out with some friends and we did stuff. Me and my buddy Adrian, we just sat around and played with Legos all day. And that was a blast, because we didn't just play with Legos how you play with Legos, right? My brother had an entire like trunk filled with his old Legos and everything. And my brother's in the military boot camp right now for the Marines, so he's not around. So what we did is we were like, okay, there's gotta be like a hell of a lot of minifigs in this entire trunk, right? And so we dumped the whole thing out, and we spent, I want to say, around 4 to 5 hours sorting through every single piece, block, brick, everything, and put them all in like a trunk, and then put all the other ones in a bag that could be put into Lego minifigs. And we found so many fucking clones. It was awesome. It was so cool. I have like a few laying down on my desk. We found a ton of original ones. Like I have, this is really poor shaped Obi-Wan. All right, old Ben Kenobi. All right, he doesn't have a face. We have really poorly kept up 2003 Luke. All right, you love to see it. And then I totally forgot I had this set, but I was super excited that I found this piece. You know who this is?
I can't really see. Is that Asajj Ventress?
No, it is. It is not Big Chungus. It is not Darth Vader.
I can't really see
for audio listeners. This is one of the only minifigs with like, you can't see it, Bless, but he has like blood on his. He's cut in the middle and he has blood all over his like torso. This is Starkiller.
Oh.
This is the only official Starkiller minifig.
The only in the world?
Force Unleashed ones?
Not in the world, but he only came in one set, and I have the dude. I totally forgot I had this set, and I found I found everything except his hairpiece. He has a black hairpiece, but I was like hype as hell, and then I was like, Darth Vader also came in the set. I wonder if I have Darth Vader. And I was so upset. It in that set, it's like broken Darth Vader. So he has like his chest is all mangled and everything, and his helmet's off. The only thing that makes him different, though, is his headpiece is exposed. And that's the only piece of him I couldn't find.
Oh.
I couldn't find his head. And I was really upset that I couldn't find his head. So
no head.
No head. I might order it for $15 online because that's how much it's going for.
Oh, wow.
But
the head?
just the head.
Pricey.
Just the headpiece.
The...
Yeah. So I might though. It's really cool. And then I also found like this little. I found like an Ahsoka. I found a Maul from like a while ago. Found a lot of R2. I have most of them over there. But I was like, I spent a day and I just did that, and it was super fun. I took the girl to Little Hollywood or Little Tokyo in LA by Hollywood, and like that was fun. And then I had a rested week. And then I streamed like 2 days ago Darkest Dungeon, the new Darkest Dungeon update, or your game, the new Darkest Dungeon game, and that was awesome. And I'm probably gonna try and play that again today, which is Monday. So if you're listening to this, you missed it, losers. Or you were there, and I appreciate you. But you know, I still gotta finish some editing for the RGH crew today. But other than that, I've been popping off. So I have had a good week. That is the Joey Weekly Review. I took it for myself. I'm chilling. I'm ready to start this next week. Still scared about the future of my living situation, but you know what? That's just how it is. So you can't have it all. But boys, let's move on to you.
What about you, Shark?
Well, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I did nothing.
Woo!
Woo!
Same. Twinsies.
You know, speaking of the whole streaming stuff, I think I might stream today for the first time in
a
month.
The Super Mario Party?
No, the Final Fantasy story.
Oh. Well, sheesh.
Really? Let's go.
Well, sheesh.
I have 19 days to beat it.
Oh, really? Before it becomes...
Before it gets vaulted?
Before the new expansion comes out.
So with the new expansion coming out, it's going to get thrown into the content vault, right? That's how games work?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh, that's something I have to mention. Bless, after you and Shark finish your weekly reviews, I want to mention that.
Yeah, I would love to talk about it. I need to beat the last expansion too. I will not be playing Shadowbringer or the next expansion, Moonwalker, whatever, on launch. I'll be playing Diamond and Pearl.
That's fair.
I don't know which I'll be playing first.
Pokemon does well for me.
Same.
But I can tell you about my week real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in the past week, I mentioned a little bit briefly. I got added to like a roster of a talent for Christopher Sabat's like studio in Texas.
Vegeta's voice
Acatron. So I got some cool auditions from them, and this week was really cool. I got an audition for like an unannounced game where like I can't really say much about it at all, and this is probably breaking the rule, but I thought it was really weird that they were looking for a character that happened to be like Caucasian from Memphis. I was like, that's really spot on. Like, what the heck? And so I was like, well, I live in Memphis and I'm a white guy. And so I did that, and I did another one that was basically like Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows, but as AI. So a robotic one of these, yes, you know, and so sent that off, and then the person that sends me these things realized I can't have a Southern accent for like the Memphis thing, and all of a sudden I just got a bunch like Luke Bryan sound-alikes for like beer commercials. I was like, oh, well, I think I'm getting stereotypical as a Southern guy over here. Okay, Kona, brother. And I thought that was pretty funny. But I do have something that I'm kind of sentimental about. So this story kind of comes back. So I went to a Halloween party hosted by one of my dear friends, Josh. Sharkktooth met Josh. And so
Josh.
And so Josh did a lot of work for St. Jude, and we were talking about one of a person that works at St. Jude. His name's Jason, and I know that Jason probably doesn't want to be called out, but like Jason, he was just saying how like nice Jason was to him, and like how like he was like, man, I wish I could view myself the way Jason looks at me. I'm like, dude, the same thing. And so earlier this week, Jason from St. Jude reached out to me. He was like, hey man, I just want you to know you should be checking your email right now. And he sent an email to Roger Clark, the voice actor of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, introducing me. And like, it's the nicest letter. Like if I read the letter out loud, I would vomit because it's so nice and like so like kind. And so I was like, I sent him, I responded back. I'm like, hey, like I explained, my wife being in the Navy, and I explained like voice acting, and like I sent my like resume and like demo, and like 2 days later, Arthur Morgan responds. And he was like asking me like, hey, like I would love to know more about your vocal booth, and you took classes from these guys, they're awesome. And it was just sincerely kind. And I don't do St. Jude work just because Jason like is very nice to me, but like I have to say, man, I think when you're younger, it's easier to have people that believe in you. Maybe, like I have a mentor figure or whatever. But when you get older, like those things disappear. And to have like a friend or a colleague or someone in your industry that like honest to God, like believes in you and like, sends, good energy your way. That's a rarity, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, that's really cool, dude.
Yeah, it was very nice. And then so Saturday I went to this Halloween party. I lifted over because just being a safe, don't drink and drive, kids. And went to Josh's party, and it was Marvel themed, and I dressed up as the greatest X-Man ever,
Scott
Summers.
Scott Summers.
Yeah, and then I introduced myself to everyone there as Scott Summers, and they were like, "Who?" And like anytime, like, "Hey, this is our friend Kyle." I was like, Scott Summers, nice to meet you."
How many Black Widows did you see?
300. 3 Black Widows.
Who was the most common costume?
Loki, 1000.
Oh,
there was
fair.
A lot of Lokis.
That's fair.
Yeah, there was a cool Doc Ock costume though.
That's another one. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a female Doc Ock, and it was cool. Like the arms like lit up, and then
you help me live.
There was a Kevin Feige there. A bunch of Lokis. There was a dude that looked a lot like Robert Downey Jr.
That's cool.
Hold on, ready? Look, peep these ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that Iron Fist?
No, it's Loki and Sylvie as Legos.
Oh, they have Legos already?
Yeah. They came out with all the ones for like the shows, and then they came out with ones for What If too. So I have like a Captain Britain around here somewhere. Or not Captain Britain, sorry. What's her name? Peggy Carter. Captain Carter, yeah.
Captain Carter.
I knew that.
Yeah, and it was a cool experience, and that was like one of the first get-togethers I've really had. Besides, maybe stuff in Colorado for Fruit's wedding, but it's one of the first times, and it was
mosquitoes, dude. Oh,
those mosquitoes,
those skaters.
And it was a good time, and I really appreciated it. And I just had a nice 2-day weekend, which I rarely do, and it was nice. It was very nice, and just I just enjoyed it so much, and it really did just give me a little bit extra life,
Bless over here making money moves, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't even know how much money moves he's making. That's crazy.
When you say money moves, are you talking about like me saying I took a 2-day weekend and you're like,
no,
whoa,
you
this
got
guy
like
can afford a 2-day weekend?
No, I
over
mean,
here.
I literally didn't do my job for like 6 days. All right, I couldn't afford it. But no, you're texting Arthur Morgan. You know, you're doing all this stuff. You're sending out stuffs for Memphis guy #2. You know, like it's kind of hype, man. I don't know. Every time you talk about another email or another audition, I get hype as hell.
I wish Elon Musk could respond to me.
I know, dude. He's been dono-walling you hard, and it's like you know he sees those DMs.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, play Among Us
Elon,
with me, please.
this is a public call out, dude. All right.
I do have to say something, and so Friday, Super Mario Party or Mario Party Superstars came out, and Nintendo sent me a trophy of it.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Actually.
GZ. And second, the game is awesome. Like, I love it. I adore it. It's probably my favorite game of the year. I love it. And I was playing with my buddy Jess, and she invited Peanut Butter Gamer to play. And I was trying to play it cool the entire time, and Geeky was playing with us, and Geeky's Discord crashed, and I was like, because and Peanut Butter Gamer and Jess are,
I don't know who that is. Peanut Butter Gamer.
Well, I'll get to it in a second. And they were like, they were like not commanding the conversation, but they, you know, like they were catching up and whatever. And I was like, oh, Geeky, I hope you don't feel like, you know, like fourth wheeled or anything. And I'm like, oh, and like I felt really bad. And then someone from chat, Kai, was like, oh no, Discord crashed. I'm like, oh man, I feel so bad, dude. And but I was trying to play it really cool because Peanut Butter Gamer literally is a reason why I started making YouTube videos.
Really?
He's like one of the he's like an OG YouTuber. Yeah.
Wow.
So like he does a bunch of like. He's like one of the reasons, like when I burnt out on like first person shooters around like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like finding his content that was more so like Nintendo centric was a reason why like I was like
the Mario Maker.
I don't know if he did so much with Mario Maker, but he's definitely a reason why I started. Anyway, I tried that whole time to play it cool. I was like, yeah, man, Waluigi, man.
That's your CNAers, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And so I just try to play it cool, dude. I just try to play it cool.
Wow.
Cool as a sea cucumber.
Well, I'm sure you were. I'm sure Geeky was probably cooler, but you know, that's you know, whatever. Well, okay, another thing too, because I forgot to mention it. I also went out and I organized all my Pokemon cards the other day too. So you can see all these shiny pieces of cardboard here, and this is just what I have on my desk. But no, I rearranged all my ETBs and stuff like that. But on one of my first days off, I was like really feeling down, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna post a tweet. Because I have to update.
Oh, I know
my
exactly
audience.
what you're going to talk
about. I know you do. I have to update my audience about how I'm feeling, right? Because I'm like, you know, I make these kind of. I don't want to say too often because I feel like I don't do it too often. I think
everyone who has a Twitter does it.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, I'm just letting you guys know there's a lot of stuff piling on right now. I'm probably not going to be streaming for the next few days. I just want to, you know, reach out, let you know. And I got such an overpouring of like love and all this other stuff from everybody. I think the tweet ended up with like 500 likes or something. And let me actually check it because I don't want to get that number wrong because I really do appreciate it. But it was like I did not think it would have gotten the reach that it did. But like, you know, Fruit responded to it and all these other people, you know, like liked it and stuff. And I was just like, oh, well, thanks. You know, means a lot. So you know, and then I kind of dodged Twitter for a few days after that. But I got a few comments that were like, dude, why do we care? Like, why are you telling Twitter? Like, kind of just weirdly like negative comments. Like,
yeah,
bro, why do you respond?
And I okay, I'm prefacing this because Bless will freak out if I don't preface this. I enjoy Destiny a lot. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
God. Oh,
wait, I'm
go.
gonna.
No,
freak
hold
out?
on. You hold on. Shark's gonna freak out.
I don't freak out over Destiny.
I know,
dude.
no, but
What?
you freak out about me.
It for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Shark is gonna go. Oh, but you know, Bless is gonna, from what I said next. But the Destiny, I got like 3 comments that were like pretty hateful, right?
Boy.
Like one of them was like, talk to someone, not Twitter.
Yes,
this emoji. That's the one. That's the only one I like responded to.
Get help. You don't need Twitter, and he like doubled down on it. Yeah. I saw
and
that.
I was like, so I responded to it. I'm like, dude, I'm okay. I looked at who he was following because I'm not fucking PewDiePie. I'm not gonna like.
It's all.
I'm not big enough to.
I checked that
ignore
out
these
to
guys.
see if he followed.
And I'm like, who are you following? And I look at this guy's following. He's got like 70 followers. One of them's Rob. I'm like, okay, so he's kind of close to us.
Is he following me?
Wasn't even following like you. He wasn't following Blessious. Wasn't following. He wasn't even following Fruit, I don't think. And then I look and he's following the RJH podcast, Cactus, Destiny 2, Destiny, DMG, all of the Destiny guys. And I'm like, okay.
No disrespect to them.
I'm like, okay, whatever. That's a fluke, whatever. Then another one kind of piled on, and it's like, and I. Again, I got like so many comments I can't even really scroll through to find like a negative one, and that's
don't try to find.
That's how I feel so good, because I'm like I must have gotten at least like 30 or I think it says right here 20. I got like 20 people like responding, giving me love, and then I got a whole bunch of DMs too, so I appreciate it. But I got like one guy, and he was like, he was kind of over that guy's toxicity about it, and he was like, God, all these small content creators thinking, people give a shit or whatever. And whatever he said. And I was like, okay, this is way more than the other guy. Is this guy following anybody? Just Destiny 2 people.
Oh, God.
Just Destiny 2 people. And then another one was like,
okay.
Cool.
Was he following
that's fine.
you?
He's not. No, none of these people are following me. That's the thing. Is none of these people are following me. I think it must have been Mtashed or Fruit who just liked the tweet and like kept scrolling.
Man.
And I'm like, and I was just like, man, why do you have to? Yeah, okay, here it is. I had to find it because this one was really funny to me. So what is stressing you is life? ? No offense, but we all have to endure life. Time to man up and accept what is. Streaming is not your life. Learn to walk away from it, and you will have many happy relationships. Be safe. And then he posted a GIF of like this guy saying, "Man up."
Okay.
And I'm like, who is this guy? Okay, this guy's got 1 follower, 14 following. Okay, I'm looking at it again. Following. Dado, Astacross, C-Dubs, Bungie Help, Lucky, True Vanguard, DMG, Cactus, Mr. Fruit, Fallout Plays, Sir Demetrius, Glad, Mtashed, and Pure Chill. All Destiny
guys are relatively serious content creators besides Fruit. You know what I mean? Like all those guys are like these are
the guys. Yeah.
This is what I do too. Whenever someone leaves a toxic reply in my tweets or anything, I always check if their profile picture, and if it's
anime.
Anime profile pictures, like that's out the window. The people you look out for that you avoid is Destiny profile pictures. I'm telling you, they are the worst. If you have a Destiny profile picture on your Twitter, change it right now because you are, I'm like. I do that too. I look at people's like who they follow, and it's always those people that are like toxic. I don't know, man. Like I hate the game. I hate the community. It's the worst ever. I hate it so much, and it's annoying. It is so annoying.
I just wanted to point something out real quick. So like a couple days later, Fruit makes a similar tweet, right? Mm-hmm. And so like I poured through that tweet's comments looking for the dude that said that to you, so I could be like literally I was gonna be my first "this you."
Oh, that would have been pretty funny. I'm upset you didn't find it. Well, no, because I'm literally I'm going through this, dude. I'm going through this.
Already.
His account.
Like, the gun was loaded, but he just didn't show up. He'd probably good on him for not showing up.
Well, yeah. Well, because what I have to. I don't mean to put this guy on blast. Well, I kind of do, but I don't mean to put this guy on blast.
Don't put him on blast.
But I want to show you his just few recent tweets, right? Because I'll give you the.
I don't know.
I know.
Like,
I'm not showing his account. I'm not showing his account. But I will describe it. I will describe it. Okay. Shark, I will send you. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna share it.
I won't say his account, but I will.
I'm going to link it to you.
please.
I'm gonna link it to you, Shark. I'll send it in the Cosmic Couch broadcast right now. Broadcast.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go through just his recent tweets, okay? Like, you don't even have to see his media. Go through his tweets.
What is his picture? Who is... there's no way that's him.
That's gotta be him. Right.
He looks like a Limp Bizkit, like...
No.
Okay,
I don't mean
this guy.
I don't mean. Well,
after.
He's not a Cosmic Couch listener. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't care.
No, it's the principle.
It is the
Snowflakes
principle.
are so funny. Your rage is meaningless.
But anyway, yeah. Someone replied to him. Someone replied to him in defense of me and was like, "Hey, that's kind of shit advice. Like you didn't have to say that." And then he's like, "Millennials are so damn sensitive." And he was like, and the guy responded back to him, and he's like, "Who here is a millennial, dude?" Like, and he's like, he put a gif of this, like, responding to the guy about being sensitive. I'm like, dude, I'm the Gen Z-est guy you guys know. Like,
I think the point is that dude is maybe like
he's got to be like in his 40s.
I think he's Gen X, and like, there's nothing wrong with being Gen X. I'm
no,
not
yeah, totally.
Anybody.
Totally, nothing wrong. But it was just like, what a weird experience.
This guy likes his own tweets too. I'm
no way. You went through.
You know what?
Okay,
you know,
the thing is,
laugh, love, man.
Yes, live, laugh, love. I'm over it. It didn't affect my day at all. But it's just confusing.
He wasn't singing in the shower with you.
That's true. It's just confusing because it's like, what's the point of responding to someone you don't follow, updating people about their mental health?
I will tell you. This is what they're thinking, because like when you're at that, when you have Twitter, you try to poke and see if like people see your shit, and the easiest way to get engagement is to be negative, and that's truth. Because like, hey, like, you know, when I was first starting out, you know, maybe I like tweeted at like, say, MTash or something, right? And you know, it'd be like, well, will he see it? Will he not see it, or whatever?
Yeah.
And you know, I never say anything negative or anything, but like, I guarantee you, like, if I did say something negative, you know, he would have put me on blast, you know, especially like, you know, earlier, and like, because this is like pre-Taken King when I was starting out, you know, and so that's what it is, man. I like, as bad, I'm not trying to like null you know what happened to you, but it's just like, that is why people do stuff. It's because they want to see if like you get it, and see if like it creates engagement, because you know, it could be like, hey man, like they're on their work day and they just had the shittiest thing ever, and like they see you, and to them you have a dream job, you know, you're like, you know, making content, you know, you make your own hours, you can do what you do, and then he's like, man, I'm over here doing this thing that I hate and I'm so miserable, I'm gonna let you have it. And that's it.
Well, I guess he just,
that's why he's pissed.
Well, that's the thing, is I do not mean to put him or the Destiny community on blast, but it was just kind of funny how like the three people that responded in kind of negative things were all only following Destiny. But then it's like,
Shark's that guy, pal.
Then it's like, okay, well, the people who responded to the tweet are part of the Destiny community, so maybe that's why.
It's like, literally like
whatever.
80% of people who have Destiny PFPs and follow only Destiny content creators, they are the most toxic people ever.
Well, I have a lot of friends in the Destiny community though that have like do like some of the animations and stuff, and like Solar Flare is one of my good friends.
Yeah, they're the 20%.
But the 20%, but the 80%.
It's like, bro.
No,
please.
The 80% is good. It's the vocal minority that's toxic.
I disagree.
Just be real with it. But yes, that 20% of 30% toxicity ruins the whole community.
No, I disagree. 80% bad, 20% good.
I'd say it's an even 40-60.
Okay,
but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know which way.
Bad, 25% good. Huh? That is my final.
That's your final? All right.
I mean, just to be fair, I mean, if you look at Genshin Impact, that's a pretty toxic, horrible community too.
Well, MTash has got the best of both worlds, baby. He's got that.
I don't want to be attached. Oh no.
He's got the Destiny side and the Genshin side.
So like whenever like VOs get announced for like characters or whatnot, I think I brought this up last week. I might have, but like there is someone that like was getting, so it was like they're a voice actress but also stream, and so I guess like it was just like a character that's like not that popular, and they would come into her chat and say things so rude like, yo, how does it feel that you're the least popular character? You might as well just KMS, you know, or like stuff like that.
That's,
you know? And
that's, yeah, I saw some
like,
of those.
Just like,
that's
and
rough.
so it just goes like this, you know. It's just like, could you imagine you just have a normal day, you know, chat's ticking normally or whatever, and then all of a sudden just hatred.
Yeah, I couldn't. That's so weird.
And it's over. And like the thing is like, yeah, you might, like the thing is when you audition for that stuff, you don't know if it's gonna be the best character or you don't know
you're literally applying for a voice. You send it out, and then you're good.
And no other person gets paid less, probably. You know, it's just like, you know,
so
like
odd.
it's just like, yeah, like I think it's more so just like I'm glad I can be in it. You know, my character might not be the best, but whatever. You know, at least you can say at least I have a character that's in the game, you dingus.
Yeah, I am glad to be part of the Cookie Run Kingdom community where there is like zero toxicity, dude. All right, Dev Sisters, shout out, sponsor the pod. Anyway, boys.
Can I go into one more thing?
Go into one more thing. Go into as many things as you want.
I know I said this last week, but I don't want to hear a thing else about New World.
Or Destiny.
All right.
Kappa.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about from you guys. I'm talking about from Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
It's just complaint.
I don't see it.
Complaint. 5 tweets a day.
I don't even see it. That's the thing. I think we follow generally like around the same people. I don't follow some of those bigger guys, but it's like,
sheesh.
I haven't seen, and the thing is, I've been playing New World and like tweeting about New World, and I have never seen like crazy complaints on. I see way more about Trials than I do about New World. But
yeah,
maybe that's the TL. Maybe that's the difference in timelines. Maybe my For You page is different. But I've been taking a break from New World as well, not for any reason or other, but
motorcycle game.
Yes, yeah, the motorcycle game Trials. Okay. Check out the shiny Greninja card from the Celebrations ETBs. Yeah, isn't it sick? Very cool. Very cool promo. Anyway, though, boys, are you ready to move to questions? I think we have just a few today.
Oh boy.
So a Sacred Skull asks. He's of course a listener of the pod.
I saw your artwork by Mike. That was very nice.
Good. Can we just take a quick kudos to Mike and also kudos to Skull? He's also a streamer. He's doing pretty good. I think both him and Mike are poggers boys. But he asks, what is your go-to songs to sing or hum in the shower? Bless, you go ahead first since you had a shower story.
I like hearing people talk to their significant others.
That's fair.
That's a callback. That's a callback.
Yeah, it's a callback. Heyo. Shark, you got a go-to song?
I don't sing in the shower, man.
Really?
I listen to music. I don't sing in the shower.
And if it was in the car,
I listen to music.
Like in the car, I like to practice for karaoke in the car, and like I always start off. I'll start off with Hosier, Take Me to Church.
No, not bad.
It's a nice vocal warm up.
I like singing Circles from Post Malone. What? So you get a.
Wait, that's a good song.
That's a great song. That was in the Pokemon. That was in the Pokemon.
Yeah, but so it's like, why not congratulations?
Congratulations to who? By
like
Post Malone. I mean,
or you don't know OG Post Malone?
No, okay. Listen, I know some Posty songs, but I just like Circles.
Yeah,
it's good to throw on and just saying like,
fake fan.
I'm not a fake fan. I'm just not a big music guy, so I don't know everybody's album of every congratulations.
Fake fan.
I never said I was a Post Malone fan. Go on, Shark.
The reason I don't sing in a shower is because like I feel like I'm choking because like all the water stuff. It's steamy.
Oh, I like the steam.
Yeah, but like it's hard to breathe in there. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like there's no time to sing in the shower because it's just like hard. But the song I do like to sing is Bohemian Rhapsody. That is my favorite song to sing. By Queen.
No Queen, no Prince. No Beatles.
that is your rule. That is your karaoke rule. But I break it.
Oh yeah, no, I like Congratulations a lot actually. I was like looking at the music video. Yeah, no, I like that song. Okay, I don't know titles of songs. You expect me to know the names of songs?
You don't know the name of the song that repeats Congratulations.
Yeah, I got it after it was explained.
I'm
to
gonna
me.
listen to that song right now.
Go ahead. Our next cosmic question. Oh God, our branding is so good. Comes from a geeky blonde. The
Geeky Barrage.
Geeky Barrage.
Did you know their favorite character in Mario Party is Birdo?
Really?
Yeah.
Geeky, what are you doing? Geeky's a live listener right now, and she realizes that we're gonna put her on blast.
Birdo.
It's the gross ass Yoshi thing.
It's not gross ass. Be careful.
That is a sussy Yoshi.
She asked, "What is your favorite Shania Twain song?"
Oh man, I feel like a woman.
Really? Hold on, I gotta look up some Shania Twain songs because we just figured out that I do not know.
I got
songs.
in trouble in 3rd grade for saying out loud I wanted to take a bath with Shania Twain.
Oh, that don't impress me much for sure.
Ooh,
That's a good one. It's kind of like stick it to the guys kind of thing, but I'm vibing with it. Shark, you got one?
I've never heard of Shania Twain before.
I'm sure you heard a song.
No, is this country?
This is country. Yeah.
It's more pop, but it is country.
Yeah, I've never heard of her before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. After this, you mandatory. You got to listen to her discography. She's 90s country, 2000s country.
What do you mean country? This is very country.
It's pretty.
Not
She is featuring in country albums. Yeah. She fans also like Trisha Yearwood.
She was the original Taylor Swift that started country and popped out.
Martina McBride, Gretchen Wilson, shouting out all these other blonde ladies today. We're going with it. Very topical because Geeky's also blonde, hence the name.
Wait,
so,
what? Hold on.
No, I'll change mine to that. Don't impress me too much.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good Shark. You have to listen to that song after this.
Yeah, that don't impress me much. Is the bop. Yeah, and like when you hear it, you'll understand why. She was the original Taylor Swift. Aaron, I'll put it in there.
Wait, I'm listening to "You're Still the One" by Shania.
Don't listen to that
Twain.
one. That one's country-esque for sure. Listen to that.
No,
Don't impress me much. Or man, I feel like a woman.
Why does it sound like Selena? Like Selena?
Like
not Selena Gomez, but like the original Selena.
Like the Latina singer.
Yes. And that song, I can't point on what song it sounds similar to.
This is all music stuff, so I'm completely out of it.
That don't impress me much, Joey.
That's facts.
It goes,
okay, Shark Christmas album part 2.
That sounds like Selena. That sounds like a Selena song. I can't point it out. Someone help me out here. She definitely yoinked.
We don't have enough live listeners to help with that. Shark,
yeah.
I don't.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, buddy. But yo, in the comments, YouTube comments, I'm looking at you. You know I be watching you.
I swear it sounds like a Selena song.
I don't know many Selena songs either. Now, "Love You Like a Love Song" is great, but that's Selena Gomez. So,
"Love You Like a Love Song." I heard that a lot when I was working in radio. Yeah,
I heard that when I was at a barber
Selena
shop
Gomez
one time.
In the scene, I believe, and the scene. It's very important that you don't leave out the scene.
That's fair. That's true.
That don't impress me.
Selena
much.
for like a lot of like Mexican American chicks. That's like the Prince for people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do know that. I do. Know
She's
that.
really big. I do know that about her. Too bad she's not a JoJo stand.
She should have.
We also, I know she should be. We got a question from Nandries. Asks, what is a way you've used to get over a fear?
Just do it, forehead.
Shark, you got any fears?
Do I have any fears? Like,
whether we wanted it or not.
Oh God.
He has one fear.
Indeed,
that's more of a disgust,
indeed,
not a fear. That's something I'm not scared of Destiny. I'm just disgusted to play it.
I gotta know where this hatred came from, man.
I feel like it's partly me.
We gotta make an entire podcast episode.
No, it's a lot. It's more okay. Do you want me to explain it right now or like next?
We might have to
I
do.
would actually like to.
We might have to do a podcast. We might have to save it for the next episode, honestly.
Next
episode? I gotta know why you don't like.
Why?
Destiny.
Okay.
Like
we'll save it for
I
the
hope
next
it
pod.
wasn't me because I used to vent to you back when I was frustrated,
We'll save
feeling
it
like
for
I was
the next
pigeonholed.
pod. Saving it for the
pod.
pod. Saving it for the
I think
next
that'll be a
pod.
good
Next episode.
That'll be a good way to have a big chunk out of next pod.
When's the next update of Destiny so I could...
Well, Witch Queen comes out next year.
Okay,
February.
we'll just do it next week then. I was going to be like...
I already got it
time
pre-ordered, baby. Digital Deluxe. I haven't played the game in like 4
Destiny
weeks.
fried my SSD. No cap.
No cap, that's true. I don't get over fears. I'm
Yeah, you kind of just
permanently
do
a pussy.
it, right?
No,
kinda-
I think like if it's something mandatory, like oh man, like Joey, I'm gonna say this, and like please don't think of me as a dick, but like I you know like I do feel bad, but like you know like. I'm sorry for saying this. I'm just trying to get this like the right way.
No, you're good.
I love you, man, and I care about you, but I just want you to. And like, partly of this is on me, just because I went through some stuff. But like, hey, man, tax is important,
I
and
know.
you know, like it just got kind of brought up that you didn't know about some stuff. I'm like, dude, you need to figure that out.
Yeah.
And like, I figured going in like the big DM that we have, I figured if I was like, hey guys, can you just convey like how important it is, and like. So like for me, like that stuff is just a fear, like just doing taxes, and like it's not so much hard as it is. It's just like it's just a lot of stress, and then you pass it on to your accountant, and it's like, whew, but like the stress is like it's like there and it shrinks, and then like they give you something back, and like okay, you owe 1,500, or in this field, it's always you owe, it's never you get, and it's more than just a one single W-2. It's a lot of 1099s. And so that's why I did that. I wasn't like trying to
you're fine.
be a dingus or anything.
For context, I woke up like 2 days ago, and Bless DM'd the entire Dream Team and was like, "Hey, can you guys explain to Joey how to do some tax stuff?" And I woke up to messages from Rob and Dado about like, "Yeah, don't screw with the IRS." Like I got I
wasn't doing that to be a dick.
No, and
like,
I didn't. I thought it was nice. I woke up and I was like, I can screenshot all this and send it to my mom, so we can work on it. It's because that's how I do taxes. But I'm, I guess this year gonna have to learn how to do it myself because she's gonna be in Tennessee. So I'm like, I got to figure it out one way or another. So it's like, I appreciate you. Bless.
Yeah,
right?
and like
so.
the reason why I bring this up with fear is just because like that is definitely for me it is a little bit of a fear.
Yeah.
And but the thing is like you kind of have to there's certain things in life you kind of have to just go over and just do. Yeah.
And don't let fear stop you, ladies and gentlemen.
It's true.
Well, on the fear thing, I used to be very scared of roller coasters.
I don't like roller coasters.
I don't
to this
do
day.
roller coasters.
But until like my prom night, which was 2012, we had like Six Flags or whatever for our prom night, or not prom night. What is it called? Graduation night.
Grad night. Yeah.
Grad night, not prom night. We did not go to Six Flags for prom.
The school did this?
Graduation. Our school, like literally our whole school district went to Six Flags.
Yeah, they do that.
Wow, my school
night.
district.
My
never
grad
did
night was
anything like that.
Universal. So
Universal. Oh, ours was Six Flags. It was the first time. It was nighttime. First time I've ever rode roller coasters because I was very scared of it. And like the lines were short, so as soon as I, went to the smaller, I went bigger and bigger and bigger. Went up to like I forgot. There's this one like wooden one which was very slow. And then later you went to Scream, and then you go to Goliath. The Goliath was the one I was omega scared of, and it ended up being really fun. And now I like roller coasters. Roller coasters are a thrill, and I understand now why people like them, because it's just like I don't know, just fun. It's really fun.
no, it is pretty fun. I don't do roller coasters. It's just not the way I like to spend my time and or money. But I have the ones I have been on that are like decently big. Like I did have a really fun time afterwards. Getting off is my favorite time.
Getting off. I don't know. Well, to me, I like the feel, not only like the thrill of it, but like also like the view you get up from up there, and like the wind just like, you know, blowing, and it's kind of nice. It's relaxing in a way.
It will like once you like when you're starting or when you're like going up a hill, that's like when it's physically like you feel it. And then when you're like going down something or you're, you know, spinning or whatever, that's when you kind of have like this butterfly, like at least me, I have this like butterfly feeling in my stomach, and it's kind of nice sometimes. Like it's kind of like, this is fun. Like I'm enjoying myself. And I got that from ziplining one time because I was so scared of ziplining that the person who was like running the thing, I was doing it in Las Vegas, he pushed me off.
Home of the Raiders.
He pushed me off the zipline thing, and because I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to do it. And this was like when I was like 15, but he ended up like actually shoving me, and I was like kind of scared. And then halfway through it, I was like, oh, this is fun. I started laughing and feeling good. But he was so done with me, dude. I was like, some annoying kid, and he just shoved me
Was
off.
it like, were you just like hands on the bars, like if you fell,
no
you fell?
No, it's like, you know, you're in a harness, like you're fine.
Okay, gotcha.
He didn't push me to my death, but you know, it was
one thing I probably would never do is bungee jumping or skydiving.
I couldn't do either of those.
Skydive ever.
Yeah. Same to those.
I don't trust myself.
Or bungee jumping. Like that shit is scary. Like I just, it's not like how the feel of it, but like it's more of the thought that, you know, things could go wrong, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do
in my hometown, we had a family that was their whole thing, was they were skydivers. You would go into their house, they had a skydivers off the wall, pictures.
It looks fun. It looks like it looks cool floating, but like it's just this fear of like things could go wrong. That's where like
then you're just dead.
Me off.
Like there's no like, oh, my parachute is gone, I guess I'm dead. Like there's nothing you do. That's for me, that's not it. All right, we ready to move on to another question, or are we still talking about fear?
I think new question.
I think this
is the finale.
Do you want we got like two more, but if you want this to be the finale of the questions, I'm down.
No, let's have it.
Sarah T-Rex, one of my mods, asked, what vegetable is best with cheese?
Broccoli.
Potatoes, no question. Shark?
Yes. Potatoes, yeah.
I mean, a lot of things are made better by cheese, but I think potatoes is just like, it's potatoes.
I mean, potatoes are
broccoli
really
is
good.
good.
Kind of
Broccoli
cheese,
is good with cheese. I'd say queso blanco, personally.
Yeah, I think potatoes own. But if you're saying like, you know, green vegetables, I'd probably say asparagus.
Yeah. Asparagus is rough to get over.
Well,
it's
that's
good,
the only way I could eat it. It's actually no.
That's fair.
I lied. No, I could eat it with like.
I'm not really
seasoned.
picky with a lot of those like stemmed ones, right? Like people are like, oh, I hate broccoli, I hate asparagus. I don't mind them if they're like prepared well. What I can't take is like peppers and stuff.
Peppers?
Peppers, tomatoes, get out of my face. I'm not a fan.
Like bell peppers?
Bell peppers? No.
Really?
No. My mom, one of her favorite dishes to make is stuffed bell peppers. I just take all the
At
meat
first
out.
I didn't like it, but I kind of grew.
It's probably an age thing because I'm a picky child.
That's true, because like I used to hate mustard, and I'm like, or like I used to dislike mustard and onions heavily. Now I love onions and mustard. Yeah, like it's something like, I don't know, maybe.
Wait, you're not putting the two together, are you?
On a hot dog.
Well, hey.
On a hot dog.
That's fair. Cool. That's a good combo. For me, I actually had an opposite reaction to corn. I used to love corn. Something happened. I hate corn now.
You hate corn?
I don't.
Was it like
corn on the cob, corn on the...
from me?
Like corn on the cob?
Song?
Okay.
Nothing.
Explain.
I can't eat anything.
Transistor? What made you hate it?
I don't know. I as a kid, apparently, like one of my favorite meals was corn. I used to eat it all the time.
In
I used
SoCal,
to,
right?
Yeah.
Was it like Another Brick on the Wall, like their rendition of it, or?
Do you have a corn man in your
That
neighborhood?
was pretty. I don't have a corn man in my neighborhood. Why?
Ooh, that's probably why.
Ooh,
Thank you for
yeah,
understanding.
I got it. I didn't want to. Yeah.
That's the corn on the cob you're talking about. Some corn on the cob, not
Like just some buttered corn on the cob. Like
just buttered corn.
Just
That's it.
buttered? You don't
just
add
with
salt,
like salt or
pepper?
something. Yeah.
You don't. Do
I don't
some,
like
like,
it. I
red
can't do it.
peppers,
You don't do like
like-
mayonnaise and like.
No, like
Mayonnaise?
elote.
You never
Nah.
had elote?
Not for me.
Hello? It's literally
for me.
it's mayonnaise with like
It's. I know it's
like
good. My girlfriend loves
Parmesan
it.
cheese.
My girlfriend cannot get enough of it. I do not like it at all.
Oh, I love it.
It's good. No, it's good. Bless. It's a
It's
like a
really
Hispanic thing. It's like really good. I like it a lot.
It's really good. You like queso, but you don't like elote?
No,
I like cheese.
dude, that's a different thing. That is dude, they're entirely different foods. It's corn.
But it's Mexican.
Yeah, I like a lot of Mexican dishes, just not corn.
It's not a dish. It's
Corn
like
tortillas,
street food.
hella better than flour tortillas, but you can't.
I disagree.
I don't know.
It
Maybe
depends on like
maybe it's the way I just don't like
on
that I
a
poop them out.
taco. On a taco, you go corn. On a burrito, you go what? Excuse me.
I would never put corn on a taco. What are you talking about? Oh,
Corn
wait. Oh, flour
tortilla.
tortillas. Yes.
The
Facts.
dingus.
Facts. You're right. You're facts. Okay. Yeah. Who was it the other day? I think it was Versus who posted he posted a picture of his Chipotle, and he got the corn on his Chipotle burrito. And Versus, I love you, buddy, but if you get corn on your Chipotle burrito, I think you're insane.
Like corn tortilla on a burrito?
No, like corn. Like the corn that they give you at Chipotle. I think. Oh, his bowl. He put it on his bowl.
Oh, I never.
I can't vibe with
I think
corn.
I've only had Chipotle like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I
gotta go
don't
grab
like
some
it.
Pole. Me and Shark
don't
still
know.
have to go to
I don't know if
Universal.
I like Potle.
Really? You're not a Pole guy?
No.
That's fair. I think I just have a lot of memories there with friends, so I
don't like Potle or
keep
Taco
coming back.
Bell.
Okay, maybe we don't gotta go to Universal. Me and you, Shark. Maybe I'll just go with Ruben. Okay, we got one more question today. If you guys want to move on to this one, have you guys watched the pre-Disney Plus Marvel shows, specifically Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, and The Punisher? If so, what do you think? And if you haven't, I recommend.
I have not watched it. I'd
All
like
right.
to watch it though.
I won't watch anything that doesn't bleed into the MCU.
Oh, they're not
Except
canon?
X-Men. No, they're not canon.
Well,
Oh,
Kathleen Kennedy made sure of that. Sorry.
What? No, Kathleen Kennedy doesn't have
I think
anything.
she's a part of that. She was a part of making sure that the those Marvel shows weren't Disney Plus canon.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
that
of
sucks.
not.
If I'm wrong on that,
non-canon stuff.
Tell me, but I
The
think
only
I'm right on it.
exception was Star Wars Visions. That was fun to watch. Anything else that's not canon? So
Well,
I watch it.
they were canon. I
they
have
were
to say this.
canon?
I have to say that because yes, who said this? Who asked this question? Makilla, yes, I loved most of those shows. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I enjoyed for like the first like 3 seasons a lot until
It
they
got
started
weird.
Until they started getting into some of like the what is it, like not Eternals, like Infernals or whatever the hell that they're doing. Inhuman. Thank you.
That was the worst show,
when they
man.
started
that
doing that kind of
was
stuff.
one of the worst shows ever.
It kind of ruined it for me. But the early seasons were great. I really like
Inhumans is
the
why
actor
I
who
won't
plays
watch
Phil
Daredevil,
Coulson.
Luke Cage, Vanessa.
okay, you gotta separate those because those are, I gotta let you know, Daredevil period is the
I
best.
Hear that
no,
one
is
might be the one
best.
that is canon. Like that might
Yes,
get
that
pulled
one.
over.
Well, that one might be pulled over, but that is the best comic character adaptation to TV, or I would even say film of all time. Daredevil.
I hear that one is really good.
Best. Yeah. It's one of my top at least 3 shows of all time. It is the writing, the acting, the stunts. Even in the first, like my parents are watching it right now. I've been watching most of it with them. Even like I think like the first like 3 episodes, they have a still like 8-minute long still shot of like with no cuts,
hallway
just
fight scene.
choreography. It got nominated for so many awards. that show, and then the perfect crescendo up to season 3. I cannot recommend Daredevil enough. It is by far one. That's why I think Daredevil is
doing
cool.
Iron Fist, and
then they did Iron Fist.
Never showed up to any of the choreo or anything.
Iron Fist we don't talk about. Punisher, I also have been meaning to watch Punisher because he appeared in Daredevil first and then got a spinoff show. I haven't watched that one. I enjoy that actor too. My parents don't, apparently, because he was a dick on The Walking Dead, but I don't.
Oh,
I didn't watch that.
Oh, I used to love The Walking Dead.
He stole Rick's girl.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Spoilers.
know.
But I watched the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead. I'm like, this is more of a CW show than anything, man.
I think I forgot how many seasons, but it's. I stopped after the end of the Negan arc.
My dad still watches like the start of whatever that new show is called, because he's into all that stuff, like the bitches of The Walking Dead. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But he still watches that show.
You know that guy is in Tekken 7?
Which guy?
Negan.
Yeah. Guy with the bat. He's in Tekken 7.
Like the character or the actor?
The actor,
Both.
the character, everything.
Wow.
He's playable. It's so
That's
sick.
kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like
it's awesome.
mocap too, I believe.
That's kind of cool.
It was very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
It was such, like, I saw it, like, I went to Evo and I saw it live. It was so, oh man, I loved it. It was awesome when they announced it. It was so, wait, I think, was it the one where I was at? I think? Or am I tripping? I don't remember.
Stumbling.
But I know that it was when they announced Zafina.
Radio.
But yeah, Daredevil is got to be up there. I think it is at least second to Breaking Bad, and that says a lot because
I've
those
never
are
watched
some of my
Breaking
top.
Bad.
Never watched Breaking Bad.
What? You both haven't watched Breaking Bad? I gotta talk to Arios about Breaking Bad, dude. How have you guys? That's a great show too.
When a show gets overhyped, like Squid Games or Breaking
haven't
Bad,
You're not gonna watch Squid Games.
I fizzle
haven't
out
watched
because
Squid
I see it
Games.
so much on the
It's
timeline.
like,
I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, I already know what's happening. Like, I already know what's
And
going
yeah,
on. So
I
it's
don't
like,
care. I don't care.
but
I don't care. People die in Squid
Why
Games.
are you so opposed of cool shit? Why do you see something that's cool
I think
and go?
for me, I'm just lazy.
Yeah, because like I literally have everything spoiled for Squid Games. I literally had everything spoiled
Do
for
you though?
Breaking
Do
Bad.
you though? You see, but that's the thing is you don't know
care.
how it
Like,
gets. The
it
journey
was spoiled
is
past
so
the point of
important.
me caring.
I'll watch
spoiled
it.
past me caring. Spoiled past me caring.
I think-
and that's why I get so pissed at Paul Tassi for spoiling shit for WandaVision or freaking Mandalorian or anything. It's just like you spoil enough, I don't want to watch it.
I mean, I see that. I see that side.
Yeah.
But
For me,
also, I mean, the show's been out since like 2011.
For me,
So,
that's
I mean-
part of the reason, but at the same time, I still will get around watching it. I'm just very lazy. Like, I already know the memes. It's funny. I like it. I
Yeah.
think they're hilarious. But I think I will watch Squid Games. Breaking Bad, too, but it's not a...
I mean, I don't even really. I mean, Squid Game isn't like one of my favorites. It was a good show. I don't think it's going to be up there with my favorites, though. But Breaking Bad is the best television I've ever watched, and you're missing out on so much, even if you know that he dies at the end. Like, you know.
I don't know who dies. I
That's the
know
thing
it's
is
very
to
easy
get
watch
there.
it.
There's such a journey to getting there. It's like there's
Look,
so
I'll be
many.
straight up honest with you. Last year with Tiger King, if I wasn't so quick to watch it with like its popularity and everything, like I wouldn't have watched it. Like I would have been like, oh my god, stop talking about Carol Baskin.
I never even tried with that show, so that's one I give you a pass on because I did not care at all about these people who own tigers' lives. But yeah, I mean,
What about the
you guys
anime
gotta
side? Do you guys watch Attack on Titan? That's very talked about a lot.
yeah, of course.
I don't.
That's
no,
a great show.
No. You shove it down my throat. I won't watch it.
Damn. I mean, but it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
I won't watch
Attack on
One
Titan.
Piece. I won't watch Naruto.
Okay, but
Why not?
I won't
you know,
watch.
but yeah,
One Piece,
I'm-
I want to watch one day. Like, I
I'm not
want to
gonna watch
start
One
it.
Piece.
If you
well, to
shove
me,
anything down my throat,
to-
I will say no and don't watch it
with
for
like,
that reason.
With like One Piece, I seen TikToks like people like JoJo
Nami cosplays?
fans and One Piece fans shaking hands, both peak fictions, and I'm like, you know
Damn.
what? Pog.
hold on. I think I literally sent you.
There are people who do like hate or JoJo because they don't want to watch it because of like the memes and like the art style, and like and like One Piece fans kind of like deal with it too or whatever, I guess. So they're like, you know what? Let's join forces. And I'm like, you know what? I'll watch One Piece one day.
Man.
It's just like when something is at a level where like every time you go on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram and you just do like maybe five scrolls, you'll hear like the Squid Game red light green light thing or see a
okay, but that's
to
because
it.
it's kind of like
it's
the
worse
meme
than
right now.
Among Us, man, and it's like
yeah, but like that's just because it's the thing everybody's watching. But like I mean, you watched, Witcher, right?
No. Overhyped. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch Witcher either.
Guys, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in this podcast.
Witcher I never watched because I haven't played the video game, so I just didn't.
You don't need to. I didn't play the video game either.
Yeah,
they're
but I wanna
different.
play
They're
the
different
video game.
canons.
I will watch Witcher. However, don't force something down my throat. Like
I'm not.
When,
but these are amazing.
Vengeful Wishes was trying to get me to play KOTOR 2 and went on a crusade for it. I'm like, please stop. I'm more likely to play it if I don't see KOTOR 2 in chat every day.
Pain.
What about Neon Genesis Evangelion?
You're the only one that's asking me that, so I don't have any burnout.
There's not enough.
Or JoJo?
I just think I see a lot of people saying I'm gonna get bored if I watch that show, and I need stimulation at all times because of TikTok has ruined my mental capacity.
TikTok is damn,
dude.
It's
I'm not kidding. The other day when I just laid in bed, maybe 4 of those 8 hours were just.
Oh man, oh god.
It's a time sink.
Oh, boobies! Like just for hours.
A lot of mine
dude.
is just like JoJo memes, like Mexican TikTok. And
yeah, I'm on Mexican TikTok, and I'm really happy. I am.
I love Mexican TikTok. I'm getting football TikTok, which is making me happy too.
There's not a lot of stuff that I'll understand, but context, I'll just be like nice, and then I'll like it. And
God, they're
keep
so
scrolling.
funny. They're so especially. So here's my favorite: is when other. I guess do I call it genres or something like
or
kind
trends
of mixed together, and like
yeah,
my
like for me
is when Mexican TikTok combines with anime TikTok, and they just like oh god, it's
there's
amazing.
some good content in there. For me, Evangelion and JoJo TikTok combines every once in a while, and I just immediately send it to you. And I think that's why they keep giving me that is because I keep every time I like it and then I send it to you. So I'm pretty generous with TikTok likes. If you can hold my attention for more than 10 seconds, you got the like.
The algorithm is so good in TikTok,
dude. It's that's the
else.
thing. That is why it is so hard to get out of it.
Amazing.
Is it's too good.
It's literally for you page. Like it's nuts. God damn.
Like, well, see, that was another big thing that people didn't want to get on is like, oh, I'm not going to download TikTok.
True.
Because
I was like
Vine
that too.
was better. And then you're on Reddit going through TikToks and you're watching TikToks on Twitter anyway. It's like at this point, just see what you are catered to see. Join us.
One thing that got me to TikTok was Twitter, like videos, and they always had like the TikTok icon floating around. I'm like,
yeah.
TikTok might be funny.
They did it good.
I actually thought it was just dumb. Maybe at the start it used to be, dumb, cringy dances.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It still
there's
kinda is.
that
It
still
still
has
is.
that. Yeah.
But I'm talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, what is that song? I'd like to meet you. Something.
Family. My girlfriend knows every word of that
it.
song.
Oh my god, I hate it so much.
Oh, and then they used to no. Here you go. Ready? This is free.
Oh
Take me back to the days of Mo Bamba and Sicko Mode.
Oh my god, dude! 2016.
I never heard of that song, Mo Bamba.
That is not 2016. That's 2019.
Please don't tell me that's 2019.
It is, Zoomer.
No, there's no way. Where's
yes,
my phone?
it is, Zoomer.
When did that song come out? There's no way in hell.
2019.
No.
I never liked any of those songs.
I love just a meme. Just like, yo, you got Mo Bamba or Sicko Mode? I just loved it. I thought it was just funny.
That came out in 2018. First off, so we're both wrong.
But it was like in December of 18, so I'm right.
No, wait a second. It was like the song came out in Yes, by Cactus Jack Records, came out in 2017, June 16th.
You know, I think that album was a slap in the face of the wrestler Cactus Jack.
Probably.
Mick Foley.
Remember the Cactus Jack meal from McDonald's?
Yeah, I was pissed. I never tried it.
Yo, I bought it only
Cactus
for
Jackson.
Mick Foley used to go to Knoebels.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And like he would like actually take the time to like talk with you.
What? That is so cool. I loved Mick Foley. Mick Foley was like the best hardcore wrestler dude.
He's the hardcore icon, man.
He is, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that'll be it for today's episode of the Cosmic Couch Podcast. But thank you for joining us if you stuck around this long. Boys, are you ready to sign out?
I think I'm all ready. My body is ready.
Well, before we go, Shark, where can you find me? Oh, you can find me on twitch.tv/Shark2Ks2. Thank you.
And TikTok.
And
.com
and everywhere else.
Sharktooth.
And if you can't find me, just add a TV on it because, you know, not verified.
Yeah,
Bless!
Oh, yeah.
Where can we find you?
You can find me in the showers getting aggravated after someone talking to their spouse on the phone very loudly.
18 naked cowboys.
In the showers at Ram Ranch.
That's where you can. That's exactly where you can find me. You can find me in the shower next to Bless at the gym.
At Ram
calling
Ranch.
My girlfriend at Ram Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for joining us. Next week we have Shark talking about why he hates Destiny, and we have me fighting for my life about how these people do not know good TV because they keep avoiding it because it's too much too talked about or it's too popular. Either way, there's always a seat for you here at the Cosmic Couch. Have a good week, and we'll see you in the next one.
Adios, amigos.